What's going on, everyone? So I want to make a few videos today and kind of talk about some of the stocks that we all used to love back in 2020 and even early 2021. Some of these small cap stocks that were previous big runners that, what feels like for a very, very long time, they've just been trapped under a rock. Okay, I understand. I feel the pain. I am not a long-term investor. I'm just a day trader, very, very short-term swing trader, meaning that I might get into a position today, sell tomorrow type of swing trades, maybe get into it today, hold it for a couple of days. Normally I play options. I do play weekly expirations. So I have been in and out of each and every one of these stocks when they have done their course and really put in some monster moves. I just wasn't on the side to where I was holding these stocks. But I can completely understand some of you guys who have been holding these stocks. You are feeling a little bit of pain. Maybe you sold out for a loss. Maybe you've averaged down. Maybe you're still continuing to hold these positions in the red. Here's what I want to talk about. Okay. First things first, before I get into the actual nitty gritty of the video, I do have a Discord. Join that Discord. I am providing help daily, throwing out signals, throwing out watch list, answering any questions. I am live in there the first 1 to 3 hours of the market, open each and every single day that the market is open. With that being said, if you guys are currently holding Sofi, okay, that's the stock that we're looking at today, and you're holding anywhere in this zone here, in between this $20 and $25 zone, okay, I feel your pain. So a lot of times newer investors, newer retail traders will jump into these way, way late. Like you're jumping into these plays when everyone else is talking about them. You're jumping into these plays when they've already broken out. You're jumping into these plays almost when it's peak season here. So with that being said, it's not a problem. It's all just a learning experience. So if you have bought in between this $21, $25 range you're currently holding, I hope that you average down a little bit, kind of bring that cost basis down just a bit. But if we take a look at Sofi, I have the weekly time frame pulled up here. We can see this lower linear regression channel line here at around 11, not 11, it's closer to 12, 1350. This level has acted as support previous times before, back in March. It's also acted as support back in August, as early as September, and also here in December of 2021. We're currently trading down here again. You can see that Sofi has traded in these waves. Okay, so if we kind of look, we get waves of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, about 12 weeks, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, about 12 weeks worth of time. And this, I'm going to kind of circle these times here. We get about 12 weeks worth of time where Sofi just kind of trades up a little bit and then comes back down, trades up a little bit and then comes back down. And then finally it starts to break out, and it goes on about a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, about a month run here before it comes crashing down again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, before it comes crashing back down. So you can see almost perfectly to a T, Sofi has traded consistently about 3 months sideways, really going nowhere, and then has about a month where it runs up and then comes all the way back down, and then there's about another 3 weeks worth of action where it's just kind of consolidating, and then it runs up for another month, and then it kind of comes down, and now here we are again consolidating. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So with this being said, we, according to the history and just the way that the trend has kind of progressed with Sofi, we have been trading almost 6 weeks in this consolidation period, which would tell us, according to the history here and here, that we have about another 6 weeks left to go. And that would put us in the middle of February before we really start to see this run up back to this $25 zone. If that's the case, then now would be a good time, especially down here in this $13 range, to start adding to your position, meaning dollar cost averaging down, or starting a new position. This is also going to correlate with the 200-day simple moving average here. And if we just kind of look to the inception of Sofi here, going all the way back on the weekly chart, from a risk to reward aspect, $10 is the lowest that this stock is going to go. Not saying that we can't get below $10 and the stock come down into the 5, 6, 7, and 8. I'm not saying that, but what I'm saying is that from a risk to reward ratio, if we can snag shares down here in the $13 range, or even if we buy some leap options or go, at least 3 4, 5, 6 months out down the line on some option calls, and we pick up those calls now, then we can kind of get in on this ground floor before we start ramping up. And you can see here each and every single time before we started to ramp up, yes, we were down here in the 12s or in the 13s, 14s, 15s, even $16 area. And then it's not really till we break out over 20 where it gets those massive run-ups. But if we can snag shares down here between 13 and 15, 13 and $16, then we can actually add a few more points to where if we do get over this $20, $18 range and we go back up here to this $21 to $25 range, you're going to steal a few more points on this trade. So I would start to consider loading up a position here going forward. Now, I'm not saying that small caps are going to come back. I'm not saying that this is going all the way back to how it was in 2022, where things are just making astronomical new all-time highs. But what I'm saying is if we do at least to get back up to $20 or $25 in this range before we come crashing down again, this is going to set up for a perfect opportunity for a swing trade, possibly 3 to 6 months later on down the road. Hell, even another month or two. It just all depends on how fast and how much juice that this wants to get going. I think that SoFi, once we really get over the 50-day moving average, over $18, is going to really start to rocket and get back up into the $20 to $25 range here. But what I'm talking about is stealing some extra money down here at the bottom. Guys, if we look at it, do we want to be buying this stock when it's breaking $21 again and everyone's talking about it and only have 2-3 points run up before we come crashing down? Or do we want to be in here at the very beginning and kind of just ride the waves? Yes, it's going to be a little bit of chop. It's not going to go straight up, but we would like to be down here. Guys, perfect opportunity to start loading shares on SoFi in this area. Come on, do me a favor. If you are investing into this stock and you're investing into these type of plays, I just want you to learn and do one thing. Stop buying when things are up here. Okay, stop buying that. You're already late on the breakout. Okay, the breakout on these stocks, okay, is here. That's the breakout. So we don't want to be buying up here. Okay. But everyone who's really, you see, really put in these big, massive gains, and you hear about these stories about, someone put in 50,000 and they walked away with 250,000 from a trade, or you see someone post a gain, $100,000 winner on SoFi. Guys, they're not buying the stock when it's up here. They're already loading when it's in here. Okay. They're loading when it's in this zone. They're loading and they're waiting and they're waiting and they're waiting. And then when it does do this, then they're cashing out. And they're laughing at everybody and they're saying, look at my gains. Meanwhile, you're buying up here at the top. And then these people here have already sold up here at the top. So you're riding this all the way back down to this nice sad face here while these people are laughing up here. I hope that kind of makes sense. But if you are looking for a play and you're looking to, load long term, I'm talking 3 to 4 months. At least that's the time frame that we want to give it. This is definitely the zone where you want to start loading. I'm not saying that it cannot come lower than $13. I'm not saying that. But what I'm saying is I'd rather lose $3 on this trade, okay, than lose $10 all the way up here. Okay, I hope that makes sense. Guys, join my Discord, hit the subscribe button, leave me a comment. Let me know what you guys think about SoFi. And also share this video. I want to get this video out to as many people as possible. So tell everyone, come to my channel, watch my videos. I put out content almost every day, multiple videos a day, trying to help and teach, and if you may sit and wonder, why would you do that? Why would you help people? Why do you run a Discord? Why this and that? Because to be honest, guys, this is what I do for a full-time living. I trade, I look at charts each and every single day. I have nothing else better to do with my time, if that kind of makes sense. Being that this is my job, this is my profession, not my profession, meaning that teaching and putting out these YouTube videos is my profession. But my profession is day trading. So, being that I'm a day trader, I'm in and out and around these stocks every single day. And if I can put out information that's going to help someone else make money, then, why not? Right? Why not? Yeah, I'm not competing with you and you're not competing with me. You're not going to take any of my business away and I will never take any of your business away. That we are simply trading the markets. We're trading charts. We're trading price action. It's us versus us at the end of the day. So I hope that kind of makes sense, and I will see you guys all in the next video.